How to get insights from your Kafka events. Assume you got a cluster with multiple topics in it, and you want to gather them in something meaningful for you and notify your developers in case something suspicious happened. I'm Alexander Halikov. I'll show you how to do it today using IBM Integration tools. We're going to work with an online store, and we have a topic with all orders. Then we're going to identify which of them were large. And by large, what I mean by large? I mean that the quantity was greater than 5. Let's say that you created a cart of the products you want to purchase, and there are more than 5 products in that cart. Those orders will be considered large. Obviously, if it's less than 5, the order is considered as small. Then, what we're going to identify here, apart from the topic with all orders, we're going to have another topic with all cancellations. And let's say that because we are taking care about the loyalty of our customers, we're giving an extra discount for the next order to all customers who purchase something large, aka quantity is greater than 5. But we identified that some clients made a purchase for more than 5 products, then we provided them with a discount, and then they canceled that order. But then, within the interval of 30 minutes, they made another order which is small. All small orders are orders with quantity that is less than 5. And then they applied the discount that we provided to them to that small order. This is suspicious. They made that large order just to get the discount code, but they don't have an intention to buy a lot from our store. The intention is to just get that discount code that they're going to apply to that small order. That's suspicious for us. We need to monitor these kinds of events, and we need to notify our developers about that something is happening here. And then we're going to match canceled orders with all orders that have been made within the interval of 30 minutes. All events within the interval of 30 minutes. We're going to post all suspicious orders to another Kafka topic that we just created, and we're going to call it stream of suspicious orders. In one of my previous videos, I already showed you how to work with IBM event streams, but you don't have to use it for Kafka. Obviously, you can use Apache Kafka, you can use Kafka from Confluent, from basically any other vendor, AWS, that's your choice. The idea is that you can process these events from multiple topics, and then you can populate them to another topic of your choice. For that particular demo, what I created is a topic that I called suspicious orders. What I have here, sample of a message. We get a description of a product, we get a region, in this case it's NA, which stands for Northern Australia. So let's say that we got different teams in different regions, and every single team got their own dedicated Slack channel, and we need to notify each team by region. So we got a dedicated Slack channel for ANZ orders, for APAC orders, EMEA region. But how are we going to do that? Because currently we only have a topic, right? We don't have any automation. We haven't connected Slack to Kafka. That's where we're going to use IBM ACE or App Connect Enterprise. To do that in App Connect Enterprise, I'm just going to show you that very simple flow. We need to parse JSON because we need to transform the information that we see in Kafka format to the information that is suitable for Slack. We need to filter notifications by region. Condition is very simple. If the value of region equals to EMEA, then we need to send that notification to EMEA Slack channel. Otherwise, if it equals to APAC, obviously we need to send it to APAC region. We need to send a message. Something like customer name made a suspicious order of a product at that particular time. We don't need to specify the region here in the message because the message will be sent to a dedicated Slack channel that will be monitored by a dedicated team. We're going to start this flow. Current latest message that we received is from 2:35:55 p.m. Now I'm going to start that flow and I will include historical events here. Currently, the latest message is from 8:35, 29, 28, so we're going to have a lot of messages here. All of these messages are suspicious. All of these messages are already filtered. Soon you will see messages for EMEA region, we got messages from APAC, and from Northern Territory. We have a combination of different Kafka topics. We aggregated them based on the condition that is based on the time frame. And then we populated them to a dedicated Kafka stream or Kafka topic. Only after that, we published this to ACE or to App Connect Enterprise. We processed messages from a Kafka topic, we transformed them to a JSON format, and then we're going to send notifications to a dedicated Slack channel. Only dedicated team from that particular region going to have a notification that something bad occurred, right? So they need to investigate why that order was made, why it is suspicious. I hope that video was useful for you. I'm Alexander Halikov, stay tuned, and I'm going to record another video how to do about the same integration but without using any enterprise-grade products like event streams or ACE, just in pure Python or Golang. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Thank you very much for staying with me, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.